while.
It's been 2 months. I'm
It's been quite a while.
yeah. Sorry. Our upload schedule has been all over the place this year. Don't worry, that'll change. Don't worry, that'll hopefully change the engineer. That'll hopefully change soon. Dude, I got some video ideas. I got some ideas for later this year.
Yeah, we've got something lined up for October. We got something lined up for December, I think.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah. I'm not sure about November.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, yes. Okay. Yeah, we got at least one video for the rest per month for the rest of the year. When was our last video? June.
Yeah, back in June.
Yeah, it's been 2 months.
But either way, today is Dawn of Fire's 9th anniversary, and I wanna live streams.
The 9th anniversary of My Seeking Monsters, Dawn of Fire.
So didn't expect an MSM video, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, we usually do one in September, or do 1 or 2 in September.
But like there was a plan I've had for a while now, but that'll have to wait for another year, I think. At least another year. Which is going to be top 7 quints.
It's that. Yeah, you'll have to wait for the rest of the
maybe
variant.
longer than that. I ideally, well, it depends how fast they want to make workshop variants.
Depends.
It's really mostly I just want to see whatever else they had planned for Mimic. Before ranking the quints. And it's like I'm not as concerned about out Mimic and Bimbibith's variants.
But okay. Point. I know. Get to the point.
So
what the hell's been going on with Dawn of Fire?
What the hell's been going on with Dawn of Fire this past year?
All right. So we
this is yeah.
So we finally got every natural.
We finally got the rest of the quints in Dawn of Fire after so many years.
No, sir. They had to. Yeah, they backporting the quints to Dawn of Fire.
I don't think backporting is the right word for that.
Yeah, but when is the fact that Dawn of Fire was so behind when Amber released.
The Amber Island ended up being the debut of 3 monsters that are 3.5 because Pongping was a simultaneous release.
Yep. Okay, so I think we should probably pull it back a little.
Yes.
It'll to about I'd say 2019.
Yes.
In 28, so through like 2015 to 2018, Dawn of Fire was getting consistent updates, like either monthly or bi-monthly or so.
Like it was getting updated fairly often.
And then I think the biggest change was when they started adding stuff to Dawn of Fire stuff to the first game.
Yes.
And they clearly shifted priority.
Like with Firehaven.
Firehaven, Celestial Island.
Celestial Island, Firehaven, that sort of era was...
that
was when Dawn of Fire started getting updates way less frequently.
Because we then had 2019 gave us... 2018 and also finally gave us all the past all the existing monsters.
Yes, we finally got the last of the original 30 naturals in Dawn of Fire then. And with Riff and Reedling, I think?
Yeah, I think
Sponge?
I
think it was Sponge.
Yeah. I think...
Cybop. Cybop was the last one.
As I think I remember, starting in 2017, they started only doing 1 monster per update.
Yeah.
Instead of 2.
Instead of the usual pair of one old monster, 1 new monster.
And now,
apparently they were going to dual release Kongal and Bisonorous.
But they weren't happy with the design.
They weren't happy with, Deuce at the time, so they scrapped the design and went back to the drawing.
So the thing is, 2019 rolls around and we get Incisor and Bisonorous.
Yes.
But I think those were strategic. I think those were very.
Those they had to get out for the Fire Frontier thing.
They had to get those. Those are clearly carefully timed.
Like obviously they prioritized those two combos so that
It was just
they
so
could do the whole Fire Frontier thing, and we wouldn't be having like a mystery quad in the equation.
the whole whole infighting on Psychic Island.
Yeah. That was the whole thing was a mess.
But point is, that's clearly the only reason Dawn of Fire received anything. But then 2.0 happened, and in late 2019, giving us a bunch of quality of life features like just feeding your monster whatever the hell you want.
For decreased experience.
And the collect all button.
And I think the collect all button was a little before that.
A little before that, maybe. But
and the ability for primary production structures to produce multiple items at the same time.
But
Instead of sequentially.
then everything changed when the Prism Gate attacked.
Yeah, and the Prism Gate.
What's that?
Filler. Excuse to not add new sounds to the game for a while.
Yeah, you like having like 5 variants of each monster, or on the Outer Islands.
Yay! What was the first monster to release post Prism Gate?
I think
Was it Tiawa?
I think, but
Yeah, it was Tiawa.
however, I think I remember. I think
2021 was Tiawa. Right?
Yes, we went over a year.
2020 had 0 new commons in Dawn of Fire.
That was the year without a Dawn of Fire update.
No, I think it did introduce prismatics.
No, that was 2019.
2019. Oh, yeah. So 2021.
Yeah, I remember that.
2021.
2020 was the year without a new monster.
Yeah.
And I think it just kept getting. It was just getting a little worse. Things were just getting worse. Because by the year after Tiawa, we got the simultaneous release of Pong Pang.
Well, they had to specify that the rest of the new monsters wouldn't be simultaneous.
Yay! And then flash forward to another year with nothing.
Yes.
Even until we actually get Mimic.
Yeah, until we get Mimic.
Yep, 2023 only. You got Mimic, and well, starting in October or last year.
Seasonals.
What? Okay, these are okay. I guess these are requested.
Sure, I guess it makes sense.
Sure, can't wait to see
I
what.
wonder what Outer Islands they're gonna go to.
Wait,
None of them apparently.
none of them. None of them.
Actually, why?
None of them.
Like they clearly wanna make Dawn of Fire more relevant, but then they proceed to lock all new content to the continent, and aside from prismatics, it's like, hello, you're forgetting like 80% of your game.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
And well, Punkleton released on its own. Then we got
Then we got Yule and Tuskegee.
Then we got
Schmoochel on its own. And, oh god,
it's awful.
why did they pitch it up
it's
like
awful.
that?
Yeah, Punkleton was
Punkleton was good. And Yule was all right too.
Oh,
Why did they do that?
Schmoochel was like actual ear poison.
I think Schmoochel's release was probably the most amount of negative attention in any Dawn of Fire update has gotten ever.
The fact that this was a standalone on release.
Yeah, it didn't help that it was a standalone release.
They didn't have something.
It's for a supremely underwhelming monster. Like Schmoochel, you fell off. Schmoochel's really good in MSN.
Schmoochel fell off. I think even you made like a.
I think my Schmoochel prediction was. I genuinely still think that sounds more accurate to how Schmoochel sounds than Dawn of Fire Schmoochel.
So I think it was April when Extravaganza happened, right?
Yes.
And then we got Blabbit and
Bowhead.
Blabbit and Bowhead.
Blabbit Blabbit also sucked ass.
Blabbit sucked too.
But this update didn't get hated as much because Bowhead sounded really good.
That's cool. We got Bowhead.
Yeah.
The Hammerhead Shark.
Yeah, the Hammerhead Shark.
Or Bowhead. Shoutouts to anyone who gets that.
Yeah. Hello, MPG. I know you're not watching this video. Hello.
But yeah, that was when we got Bowhead. All right, just one more to go.
Just one more.
One more,
Quint. Come on.
More.
Give us the. Yeah. We got Jarls in Summersong.
And hold on.
And we'll, who was here? Oh.
It's fine. I mean,
It doesn't make my ears bleed like the last.
I mean, it's all right.
I don't hate it.
Okay. Surely, anniversary month has got to be the big.
It's gotta get something cool.
Come on, can we finally have that?
Can you finally give us an actual hex? If there be, why are you weird about this? And then mythicals?
That's the plan.
What?
Okay, sure. All the normal mythical.
Can these go to Outer Isle? Of fucking course they can't.
Why bother?
Again, they want to add all these things to Dawn of Fire, but they never want to go all the way with them.
MSM gets all this cool shit, and like expanding islands and they were always expanding islands.
Like MSM, like a lot of islands get pretty frequent updates. Like genuinely, there's never a month with no new content. Meanwhile, less than half the months have new content for Dawn of Fire.
Dawn of Fire has to wait several months. Even up to a year.
Several months between prismatics, even.
Yeah, no, prismatics are blatant filler. And also, the fact that they, I think they've run out. Have they run out yet?
Well, might as well be out with the confirmation that that Gnarls and Bowhead are getting their prismatics this month. That just leaves Mimic.
Oops. Yeah, their filler card kind of expired.
Yeah, they're kind of out of filler. Which wouldn't be the case if they actually, added these other classes to the Outer Islands.
Yeah. No. Here,
you've expanded the Outer Islands before. Surely you can do it again.
Here, bloat the continent more. Or
Like, I'm fine with them being on the continent, but if you're not going to also add them to the Outer Islands, what's even the point?
There's no substance.
Like, sure, what's the point of adding Schmoochel and Dawn of Fire if it's just going to play once in the continent?
Yeah, it's God. And yeah, sure, that, yeah, I thought it'd be exciting to see, we're gonna get the other one, too.
Yeah,
fucking
Strombonin. Like,
sure, Trouble.
Like, sure, I'd be
Bazinga.
I'd be stoked to see the rest of the mythical old in Dawn of Fire. But I'm stoked to see them. But like, you know what I'd be more stoked about? I'd be more stoked about it if we got them on more than one island. Like, everyone joked about, was joking like after Candelabra. I don't remember what the last monster that was on 2 islands was. Everyone was joking that they only ever put Dawn of Fire monsters on one outer island anymore. Now they get one island, period. Like, it's just ridiculous.
It is.
So, how would I do this?
How would
I fix this?
How would you fix this?
For one, give us an actual hex. Like, I get you've been insisting that Wubbox is the hex, but like
even Dave Kerr himself
said that wouldn't be what he would do. And then like, what? But why? Like, it has nothing to do with the rest of the naturals. Also doesn't function like one. It doesn't musically work with them very often. And how the hell are you gonna make this thing a baby? its design wasn't even conceived with the idea of it being a hex in mind.
No.
And in lore.
Yeah, yeah.
Or Galvana built the body, tried to power it up with the 5 natural elements, didn't have enough energy, so it added fire to get it to power up.
Yes.
So it wasn't even designed. I'm that way in canon.
Yes, this just falls apart at the moment you think about it for more than a second.
And really, it feels more like an excuse not to make one than anything. Because then they'd be obligated to put it on every outer island and in Dawn of Fire. And they don't want to have to have one monster on 5 islands. That would be.
Oh no.
Oh no, they actually have to put effort into Dawn of Fire.
Oh no.
Or like no, like, do you realize that like it was something that particularly irked me in their last live stream. They said Ed. They addressed people thinking the ethereal Quint was just going to be Wubbox again.
Oh no.
And then they said, you really think we'd pass up the opportunity to make a new monster? Why would it just be Wubbox again?
We know what you are.
Okay, why can't we apply that same logic to the naturals?
We know what you're doing. We know what
It's just like, what in the world?
What the
like, do you not see the hypocrisy in that statement?
Wubbox as the hex.
And like, what? Why?
Why?
This makes no thematic sense. This is like the least thematically satisfying thing you could possibly do for this. Isn't it? They keep insisting on it. And like, this is the most hyped monster ever. Like, this single most wanted monster.
I mean, look, I get Quints for probably not on the table before.
But like, if you're gonna add 6 new combinations to the class that you didn't plan on originally, why would you not go all the way with it?
Okay, I get Dawn of Fires in like a different engine, and it's actually the game's actually 3D. But also as a much smaller player base.
Yeah. Like, I get that, but you'd also be getting MSM content out of it too.
Yeah.
Amber Island, whatever expansion island they put the hex on. And like, again, my vote would be Magical Sanctum. Because like the main magical islands have
fire might as well be the fire
might as well be the 5th natural element.
The 5th magical element.
The 5th magical element.
Fire might as well be the 5th magical element.
And all 6 natural elements are present on each magical island in some forms. Well, thanks to expansion, it's the fire expansion. So having the one with all 6 on Sanctum just makes sense.
If they could just pull us along with Mimic like this.
And if you want, if you want to make it symmetrical with Ethereal Island, make up some reason to put Amoeba there or something.
Oh no. Look, they strung us along with Mimic for several years.
Yeah.
Before finally releasing it.
Yeah. Like come on. Castle space is no longer an issue.
Yep.
Clearly, if you like, it's baffling because adding the whole mythical class is way more effort than it would take to add a hex. You have to make 7 new designs, new tracks for 7 islands. No, not new tracks. 7 new tracks, 7 new designs. Like, sure, it'd be more work musically to add a hex, probably. But like, what are you? Like, you're designing 7 different babies, as opposed to like a baby, an adult, a rare, an epic, and a set of prismatics.
That's probably like significantly less work.
Yeah.
know you've tried drawing a hex before.
You're like I am not a good artist.
He's tried it at least 3 times now.
Yes, but like the concept isn't that hard to get down.
What Bemabeth
Behemoth did a pretty good job.
embodies all the ethereal elements right in there.
Yeah, they did a good job with Behemoth. It's like clearly they can make embodying all of the elements of a class work in a monster or design. They just don't want to put that kind of effort into Dawn of Fire. And anyways, Hex rant aside, what else would I do to fix Dawn of Fire? For one, I really just think the overall gameplay structure needs a complete overhaul. The most common complaint I hear on Dawn of Fire is that it's tedious as hell to play.
Yes, that's why less find the lower player base. It's probably one of the reasons. It's not simple.
MSM, for all its complexities, the basic gameplay loop of breeding and feeding and baking is very easy to grasp.
MSM has a pick up and play feel.
Meanwhile, for Dawn of Fire, you have to keep track of crafting recipes and micromanage and micromanage multiple dozen structures eventually.
There's too much micromanaging.
You got it somehow has way too much to do and barely anything of substance to do.
Feature creep.
That doesn't really seem.
Not the word.
That would imply they started tacking on a bunch of random shit.
Okay.
to the mechanics. They've added 2 new major mechanics to the game since launch.
Okay.
They added the sky ship and the prison gate.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and Starhenge.
Micro.
But Starhenge requires 0 effort on the player part. So. Alright, so.
Micro. Just.
I don't know how I'd overhaul the gameplay is the thing. One idea I've come up with is make it so adult monsters can produce special sorts of items that can be used to level up others of the same species faster. Like for example, an adult Bogart could drop one of its horns occasionally, and you could feed that to a young Bogart for a massive experience boost. You could get a berry from a Manjarl, or a shed bowhead, a block of bowhead's hair or whatever.
Yeah.
Or it would be a nice quality of life feature that would, even without fundamentally changing the game, would make it feel much less tedious. Yes, if you teleport a monster once, now at least there's something to help you along with the other 6 teleportations for the prismatic.
I don't know.
And, of course, let seasonals and mythicals grow up.
Grow up.
Look, I get you want the continent to have exclusive stuff. I get that. But, is it is this really the way to do it? Why not have an exclusive class for the continent or something?
I know.
Something that doesn't exist in MSM or whatever. Or you know what would be better to receive something like that? If you don't want to make adult mythicals and seasonals, give the Outer Islands their own unique class. You could tie it to the Prism Gate, and you don't even need to come up with an explanation as to why it's an MSM. It's not an MSM. And it just went back into the Prism Gate after Dawn of Fire. Or give each Outer Island a suite of 6 chromatic monsters or something.
God, yeah, chromatic.
Chromatics, the original name for prismatics. Which is honestly just a way better name because it's also a music pun.
Yeah, chromatic key.
Chromatic scale.
Chromatic scale.
So maybe when a monster comes back from the Prism Gate, it has a chance to bring back a chromatic that matches its new color. Like, see, that would also give some more mechanical depth to the prison gate and give you a greater sense of excitement for using the feature. Or aside from just, oh, I see this timer. I know I'm getting this prismatic now. I guess I just wait now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool. New design that I've already seen on the prison gate preview.
Yeah.
As opposed to, oh, sick, new sound for my island.
Yeah.
Like the things I'm suggesting are not hard to add, and they would benefit the game greatly.
Mm-hmm.
Like, my point is, they don't try.
They don't try with the
They
game
put in
anymore.
the bare minimum amount of effort to add something cool or new.
Yeah, they don't. Dawn of Fire, I've joked. Dawn of Fire is like on fucking life support.
Like, what happened to features like the Sky Ship? It's not even a feature I use because it's not a very efficient way of gaining currency, but like, it's a cool concept.
Yeah.
After you fill a delivery quota and you get some diamonds within a time limit, and you get some diamonds as a reward.
The diamond extractor runs circles around the sky.
Once you've saved up for a diamond extractor, you completely.
Or like 2 diamond extractors.
Two. I have 5.
5. So
I make 100 diamonds in a little over a day. You completely shatter the diamond economy.
The diamond, because there's nothing to. There's nothing.
Another thing
aren't
is,
you like maxed out on currency?
Another thing is, currency feels like it has no value because of how slow the update schedule is for Dawn of Fire. In MSM, even if you amass a boatload of diamonds, they're always releasing new shit that you can that either cost diamonds directly or you could spend them on like costumes and seasonal decorations. And meanwhile, on a fire, there's like you get a prismatic every few months that you maybe have to speed up for the last 2 colors on.
Yeah.
That's about it. You have like 5 breeding structures on the continent, so whenever there's something new to breed, you're never in a rush to get a bunch of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The economy is just. Dawn of Fire's economy is in shambles.
It is insane.
And the fact that they can't. The fact you have like I know you have like thousands of diamonds. And still. Yeah, I know you. Yeah, you have like thousands of diamonds. Like millions of coins.
Mm-hmm.
Can you even upgrade how long it takes to teleport a monster?
Yeah.
Can you even do that?
Can you what?
Upgrade
No,
the
you can't. You can't.
You can't enhance the teleporter time.
Yeah. It's only it only really gets to be annoying when you're teleporting quads and quints.
I mean, yes.
Like the timers or the thing is the timers get exponentially higher.
Uh-huh.
Or I get doubles.
Uh-huh. Was there anything else you wanted to add?
Also make costumes buyable. Just make the seasonal costumes buyable. I believe they didn't do that to begin with.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
like, come on, that is the easy. You already have assets for all of them now.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, you've been able to do.
Let me spend my hoard of diamonds on them.
You've been able to do this in MS
and for years now.
Since the Colosseum.
Since the season of Love following the Colosseum.
Yeah, the one following. Yeah.
It was Colosseum exclusive for some reason until then.
Yeah, but yeah, they've been doing that for like 3 years now.
Yeah.
Buy permanent costumes. So was there a purpose to as to a 30-minute rant about Dawn of Fire?
Uh,
Was there? What kind of? What does it all mean?
that all means I just try harder with that.
Because it's, I don't know, it's clear they don't want to make a third. They've made it very clear they don't really have interest in making a third game.
Especially because it seems any side ventures don't really do as well as the original.
As we've discussed before, or that would probably just be bleeding money.
Yep, that would end up being a disaster.
Yeah, and look at the way Dawn of Fire is treated already. You imagine trying to micromanage 3 games at once. And trying to support 3 games at the same time.
They already barely supported anything that isn't one of those games.
Yeah.
And it's like they dropped Thumpies once and then never updated it. And a Composer gets updates every few years.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, Composer Island got an update this year.
Yes, because they did 2.0 for Composer, where they changed how the systems worked.
And I think we're gonna get epics. We're getting epics in Composer.
Yeah, just a rumor.
Just a rumor.
Just a little rumor.
It's a rumor about possibly getting epics. But point is, Dawn of Fire is just they don't put in the same amount of put in the same amount of effort. I can't wait for Feastember Jr. or with Gobblegord.
Feastember Jr. Will they decorate the volcano? Yay.
There are no Firelands. There are no Firelands.
Anyways.
I guess the. This video was my idea. This video was my idea. I've been wanting to do this one for a while. But I think the mythical release is.
You know what? This is a good time.
That was a good time to just get this out. I think that's really all we got to say here. With that being said, I'm Nozarin.
I'm Amarai, and
bonjour,
wonderful viewers. See you in the next